And dating pool doesn't involve the black woman? Or let me rephrase this. Why is it that the richer the black man is in America, the less likely he is to identify with the black woman in terms of mating and in terms of dating? This is my observation and my theories, okay? Now, this is what I have noticed. It seems as if the richer the black man, okay, the black man in, like a wealthy tax bracket, they have tendencies, based on what I have noticed, to identify with every other woman from a different cultural background, but except for their own, the black woman in America. So what I have heard is that they don't prefer them because they don't identify with them. But there's one thing they do identify with them with, apart from mating with them, and that is, before he became rich, he didn't mind being identified with her because apparently the black woman like to support the black man in America when he doesn't have any money. But by the time he makes it, he doesn't view her the same way. They are called the struggle wife. The struggle wife or the starter wife. Once he makes it, he wants to be identified or be seen with other women of different ethnic background except for the black woman. If you happen to be a black woman, you better have something in your DNA that is not totally black in order for him to identify himself with you. Apparently, the richest black men in America don't like it too melanin. Okay, it's too much for them because apparently it comes with a lot of attitude like mine. Don't worry, I am included. We are all black in this shit. Okay, I am very much included. I have too much attitude. I'm too strong. Ooh, they identify the black woman as being too strong. And if you want to claim the black woman is too strong, I would like to know, why is she too strong? Is she not too strong because of what the black man does to her? The black man abandoned her with kid. She has to be too strong to take care of a kid. She has to act like a man, think like a man to survive in the world that is what? Dominated by men. Now, what do you want from her? You want for her to be soft-hearted so her children can go what? Without eating? You want her to depend on the government? Actually, let's talk about this. Why is she a single mom? Why is the prevalence of single mom in the black community is high if the black woman's dating preference is the black man? I want to know because, it's easier said than done, right? When you sit around and just throw etiquettes at the black woman, there's one thing you're forgetting. The etiquette that you're throwing at them, the facts, whatever it is that you don't like about her was caused by the black man. I know. They will say, well, Rose, you're a victim of black man. No. You don't want to take responsibility. You are just siding with these women. You don't know what to do. Oh, I know too well. I know what to do. I know what to do to go wrong. What they do and where they went wrong is by only choosing the black man. Sorry. Because they're counterparts. They don't just choose the men from their community. They date outside their race. That's how come their counterparts are with the black man that makes it in life. They are only identified with the black man when he makes it. Sorry. Why don't you just think like the other woman? The other women that get with the richest black men. You need to get into their mindset. They don't settle for less. You, the black woman, you're behind. Okay, now, you will say, Rose, hold on. You were just supporting them. I was, but I'm just, hey, I cannot just support blindly. I need to bring out the reason why maybe the black man is getting away with this. Maybe the reason why he's getting away with this is because the black woman has decided to make the black man her sole dating mate. By statistics, the black woman dating preference is only the black men. And you guys are calling them baby mamas left and right. Who is the animal that went there and took his tails out to put it somewhere? Because he is so blinded by, oh, my black man, oh my God, my black man, I want to protect him, I want to love him, okay, without any type of what? Judgment. I will accept him for who he is. But when the black man makes it, he doesn't accept you for who you are. Everything about you that made you a black woman is what he doesn't want to be identified with. It's too hood. No, it's hood, cause car. Well, I'm trying to speak hood too. Car. I mean, look, Eddie Griffin is my favorite comedian, right? I don't know why I am whispering, but Eddie Griffin is my favorite comedian. And one of his stand-up, he said he got locked up with how you call it? The blood in the crib. Yeah, something like that. And the crib, apparently they look like a Smurf, like they wear all blue. So he said he got locked up with one of them, and he kept referring to him as Curs. So Eddie Griffin said, Curs, are we related? I thought that was one of the funniest, Now let's get back on track. I was trying to speak hood, I don't make okay? Hood, but my boys in the hood, y'all. Yay, hood, y'all. All right, let's get back to this. Now, out of the sudden, sorry, the black man is going to say, "Ooh, you too hood for me. Are we related? Car. I'm not your cousin. I don't want to be identified with you. Oh, you're going low status. I don't identify with low status." But when his ass was struggling, and when he wanted to his limbic system to work, meaning his satisfactory center in his brain to work, do you know the woman that he went to within those hard times? It was the black woman. The black woman is the only woman that supports the black man without any form of judgment. But when the black man makes it, most of them don't come here with the exception. I don't like it when people come here and say, well, I am a billionaire or millionaire, my wife is black. Oh, fine, I get it. But we're talking about common practice. Okay? Just look at the NBAs. Just look at their wives. Hello, wow. Just look around, the superstars that you celebrate. Just look around. I mean, come on. The black man like all colors of the rainbow except for the black woman. When he has money, let me be specific. Am I bursting your bubbles yet? No? Too harsh? No. Let's proceed. Because this is a conversation. People don't like to bring it to light. They like to sit in corridors. Corridors meaning hallways. Okay, I have a way of speaking. Sometimes I speak old English because, hey, I went to school in South Africa. I have a lot of story to tell you guys about it, but not now. So when I went there, okay, I'll get back on you guys. My English teacher was so old school. She was speaking old English to us. Okay, to a point where when I came to the US, I wanted to apply it, but it backfired really quick, whereby I was calling people half-caste. Stupid me. I felt so stupid. Okay, let's get back on track. So what happened is that the black man, okay, the moment he has, the less likely he would like to be identified with it. But hey, before I shoot this arrow really straight and blame the black man for everything, we need to look at trauma. Why is he pulling away from his kind? What type of trauma has he been through? We need to look into that, because hey, it's easier for me to come here and sell this narrative. The black man doesn't want to identify with the black woman when he has money, but we need to find out what were his experience. Maybe he didn't see a lot of black couple, because in the black community, less of us black women are married. Okay, less black women are married because most of the black men that are married were marital material, whatever it is, that are eligible or bachelors do not want to marry black women, and if they do, only few of them are qualified to, because most of them are in jail. Unfortunately, the Jim Crow, it's a book you guys have to read. One day I will show you guys the books that I read, and someone will say, well, you're gullible, you're reading all type of books. Don't worry, I have a lot of books from Claude Anderson. I have all his 5 books. I have a lot of books here, guys. You guys will be surprised what type of books I read. Okay, now let's get back on track. So you have a lot of black men that are in jail. Okay, it's like by 2 million, I believe, like the jail system, and they are like 95% of them are black men. When I say black, I have to say men. So therefore, there's a crisis of eligible marital age black men. Okay, eligible marital age black men. Okay, so therefore, it causes a crisis in the black community, whereby most black women are not married. They are all married in America. In America, I have to say that black women in America, most of us, we are all married. Okay, that's just the statistics. And most of the black women in America are single mom, and they became single mom because their dating mate preference is the black man. So those kids are all black. Okay, most of them, 99.9% of the single mom black woman, she had a child with a black man that she loved. Okay. And when the black man doesn't identify with the black woman, we need to know, is he coming from a trauma base? He doesn't want to identify with it because it was a lifestyle he never wanted in the first place, but he was forced to be in. We need to understand those aspects, because let me tell you, it could be traumatic for a black man to grow up in a household that was chaotic. He never seen any of his uncle get married. He doesn't know what real life or marital life is like. He has no example or no lead, anyone to look up to. So therefore, he may grow up and say, well, all I saw in TV, it was the other people getting married, people, they're not black. So therefore, he's going to say, well, so if I want to get married, maybe I should marry a woman that is not black, because I haven't seen two black couple that were happily married and stay together. Not that every other marriages are happy. I'm just saying, I'm trying to get into the psychology of a black child that grew up, and he may have grew up whereby most of his the athletes that he looks up to, the athlete, okay, that he look up to, do not have black wives. Those, because we need to look into those scenarios as well and not undermine it and underestimate it. The psychological effect. Let's say his favorite black superstar, like he could be a footballer, or it could be how you call it, a basketball star. His wife is not black, so he would say, well, if he is this successful and he doesn't have a black wife, then maybe he's doing something great. Oh, when I grow up, I'm going to be just like him. My wife is not going to be black. So we need to look at the programming of the black man, of the little black man, black child that grew up, became a black man and made it in life and doesn't want to be identified with the black woman. It may have been from an abusive mother. Who knows? Maybe the way his mother conveyed herself towards him could be the reason why he doesn't want a black woman. He may have seen the worst side of black women. Okay, maybe his aunties, his whatever. So he doesn't want to be identified with that. They all have a reason why. But we need to go to the bottom and fix the bottom. So maybe the narrative and the analogy or the view of the black child towards the black woman, if it changes, maybe more black men that makes it in life may identify with the black woman, maybe, because let's say he's growing up or he sees the single mothers, he might have to say, well, I don't want this lifestyle. You see, so that's what it is. So there is a lot of the black community in the U.S. is very complex. It's very complex. When you look into the social dynamic, it's very complex. You look into the economical aspect, makes it even complex. So it is not a conversation that is one-sided. Oh, the black woman is a victim and the black man is the victim. Whatever. He's the culprit. So it is deeper than your eyes can meet. It is deeper than I can talk about. So I can only bring to the surface what I see. But what I see may not be the whole story. Okay? So therefore, again, maybe we should change the mindset of the black child. When he turns into a black man, he might view the black woman as not a trophy wife. Please stop. He might view her as a real woman he would like to get married to. Okay, it's complex than you think.